All right, good morning, everyone. Louis Sports Little Man Over Market, and this is the ES. All right, so we've got a high overnight of 2061 and a quarter. Looks unfinished. We have a low down here of 2050 half, which also looks unfinished to me. Um, Rollover doesn't surprise me if we take back this whole move and go back and fill in these single prints down to here. Okay. Yesterday, I believe, was a short covering rally. We still have a negative bias today. Still have a negative bias, and we're going to stick to it. So, importantly, we're going to take a look at here is the S&P. All right. So we have our value area 2050. I'm sorry, our point of control 2058, value area high 2057. We have the lower value of 2046 half. And then this is that little zone we were talking about yesterday, 2050 half to 2046 half. So I think we get inside this. All right. We will, we got to trade it back inside this and we take the 46 half out. Then I think it'll go back down to the lows of yesterday or where the rally started, not the lows. So that would be like the opening range. Okay. I've got that marked on my chart here. Uh, I showed you that. Let me go with, I'm sorry. Let me bring up the crude oil, gold. Let's see. Let's bring up, here's gold. All right. Gold, we got a negative bias. It's actually hitting our bull bear zone right now, 1158.20. 1154 is the high of value. 1153.30 is point of control, and 1150.20 is the value area low. That's what we got in oil. Okay, let me bring up the bonds. Sorry, people, I restarted the computer. I know I got to find these around here somewhere. All right, sorry. Let me bring oil over here, okay? All right, oil on the slide again. I think oil is going to go down, and I think oil is going to end up at 30 bucks. That's it. You heard that first here. All right, the bottom of value 48.45. Point of control. I mean, bull bear 48.93. 49.93 point of control. 49.43 is the top of value. Right now, we're trading on its lows, and we have a negative bias in oil. It's made a low down here of, all right. So we got the negative bias of 49, 45.92. I think it's going back to 40 bucks, and ultimately, I think that crude is heading for, it's going to be heading for around $35. That's what I'm looking for. Let me, if I can find our bond chart. Here it is. And let me bring the bonds over. Bonds, once again, we got a bullish bias in bonds. We are actually bouncing off what our bull bear zone of 159.01, 159.05, the bottom of value, 160.08 point of control, and 160.17 up here is the top of value. I'm of the belief that the Fed is stuck, and I think these numbers that are coming out, we have consumer confidence. Once again, we put the S&Ps up here. Okay, we're inside of value. Bottom of value is 2046 half, which is also the bottom of this gray rectangle that I had as support yesterday. I had the zone between 50 half and 46 half. And I think that the market, if it goes through there, we will go back and we will attack the single prints from where we started the rally yesterday, which would not be an unusual move. And we have a negative bias, which would not be an unusual move when it comes to rollover. They like to take it up one day, the next, and then they can fill in the blanks. All right. So just to finish my commentary on the bonds, I don't think the Fed. We got consumer confidence out. PPI came out better than expected. Consumer comfort, I guess, is called now at 9 o'clock. So you might be on the sidelines till 9. And everybody, good luck. Make some money. Don't ruin your weekend. Talk to you later. Bye.